having some anxiety right now? I am. So let's do a reading about anxiety. This is coming from so much coming to the surface. Um, I want to call it the Great Purge. And yes, we've all been through many cycles of Great Purge, but here is yet another one. We are in the Purge. So anxiety coming to the surface. This is, I talk about alchemy a lot. This is the blackening stage, the Negrito stage, the dissolution of self, the hard black clumping that happens when everything is melted and burned to a crisp. So the point of that is the next stage, the whitening, the albedo, which is the purification. So the blackening leads to the purification. The hell leads to the heaven. So I've got my handmade deck here, very big deck. So I'm going to split it into two. And I already see I forgive everyone here. And if, as in ask yourself, what if? Okay. Good what ifs, bad what ifs. This is about questioning yourself, your ideas, your beliefs. So take a deep breath, focus on me instead of your anxiety, and let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. Okay. A really hard time. It is temporary. This shall pass. So Spirit is acknowledging and aware that you are having a very hard time right now. It's temporary. It will pass. So this is good news. And there's a lot of love in this. This is a friend coming to you and saying, I see what you're going through. I feel what you're going through. You're not alone. This is temporary. So let me be your friend that tells you that. And then we have Chrysalis. There you go. Chrysalis, the cocoon. And the first word on this card is protection. This is a process. It is metamorphosis. It is growth. You are, there's the Negrito, the blackening, breaking down to reorganize. And that is always the purpose. We are, even in alchemy, it is reorganizing into the purest gold. So you are becoming a new organism. And this card says lean in. Lean in. Do not challenge. Do not resist. And it's going to be a hard one because how do you not challenge discomfort? How do you not resist being so uncomfortable? How do you resist that feeling of being so uncomfortable? And this is actually a sacred place you're in. This is a holy place of great transformation. So the only thing, if the caterpillar tried to fight this, it would just leak out a bunch of goo because the caterpillar doesn't exist anymore. It's goo. So if it somehow busted out of the cocoon, it would just be a wet, sopping mess. So your cocoon is there to protect you. Find the energy of your cocoon, of what is wrapping you right now, and even within the discomfort, Spirit is wrapping you right now. So Spirit is putting you back together right now. Fear not. It is temporary. This will pass. Okay. So that's our first two cards. I've got a third one sitting here by itself, so I'm going to pick that one. Beta boundaries. Beta boundaries. So this is all about balance. And it does say masculine aggression. So when you're in this very uncomfortable place, aggression will come out because you're not comfortable. You're very agitated. So know that that's normal. This energy can be transfigured into warrior energy. It's how you're going to channel that energy. Good vibes, harmony. Of course, when you see the little beta fish in its aquarium, it's chill. It's still. It's just chilling there in the currents. So this is what Spirit is wanting you to do. Just be still and chill. Be still and chill in the currents, okay? Grace, strength, and courage. These are very courageous fish because when their territory is threatened, they react. And that's what you're feeling right now. Your territory, yourself feels threatened, hence the anxiety. And so you do want to react, but Spirit is saying you have a choice with how you react. Turn that aggression into being a warrior, not attacking something, but standing strong. Okay? Strength, courage, and grace. And the beta is always by itself. So some isolation time might be necessary to also help circumnavigate the aggression. They're by themselves for a reason because they can be hostile about their territory. So until you feel yourself redefined, it would be best to kind of isolate as much as you can. But when that isolation gets too uncomfortable, find something that soothes you. It could be body doubling, watching a peaceful, nice, calm, stress-free video, listening to an audiobook, anything that can kind of bring you a person without it invading your space. Dinosaur is coming through. So Dinosaur says ancient memory and wisdom, that is what is forming, great power, which after this phase of the blackening does come power. Next will be purification, then the joining of opposites, and then the integration and the sunrise will come. The past is affecting now. The purge, the past, is affecting now. And all this old, archaic energy, older than even this life, other lifetimes, is coming up through you. You are a massive temple for energies to rise up through. Okay. This card is asking you to have higher vision. Seek your higher mind, not your lower mind. And you can honestly feel when you're back here in your head or when you're up here in your head. Trust your instincts, but let me tell you, not every instinct, because aggression, hostility, the feeling of threat can masquerade as instinct. So use discernment. There's a hunger right now. Dinosaurs eat a lot of food. Eat what makes you happy right now. And that goes not just for food, but for other forms of nourishment, books, music, sun, nature, laughing with people, whatever feeds you right now. Do not starve yourself in any fashion. Feed yourself as you are hungry. Leaving a legacy. So we all remember dinosaurs because they have left their mark on this earth. And that is what you're doing as well. People hear legacy and they think, oh, the whole world is going to know my name. That's not always what it is. Legacy is leaving a mark that can be found, that can be traced back. And that's typically for yourself as well. So a self legacy, leaving an imprint of yourself that yourself can come back to and go, oh, look how far I've come. Look how much time has passed and how much I've changed. That's a legacy. And evolution. Things will take their course. The world is always turning. So this is temporary. This will pass. You will be a new being in a new place. And I know that's hard to believe right now, but it is true. So watch your boundaries, watch your aggression. You're in the cocoon. Do not let things disturb you in the cocoon. Isolation. The world ceases to exist while this little caterpillar is turning to goo. So it's okay to forget the world for a while, take on the hermit energy, go deep inside, isolate, comfort, feed yourself, and you're rising. Your expression, your expression is growing and expanding and rising. So you will get through this. I will get through this, and we will make it to the other side. Just got to hang in there, literally hang in there, and you will have your wings soon enough.